I'm streaming this on a Monday, and yet I actually have encoders. That just about never happens. Like, seriously. It is seemingly so rare that I actually get encoders during the middle of the week, i.e. not on the weekend. Weekend it's usually fine, but that's more so because it's later at night, I would guess, so there's less people streaming, at least in the US. But during the week, like 8 p.m., this is basically prime time. So why would I get encoders as an affiliate? I got them tonight. Just doing a quick check of Discord and Twitter and things and stuff. Also, I have my window open and the birds are being very loud right now. I don't have the window next to the microphone open, fortunately, so you probably won't hear it. What's up, Max? Okay. Just check one more thing. Huh. Alright. Finally made it to one of these Monday streams. Well, I hope you're ready to enjoy Grid 2 at whatever resolution this fucking is. Filler, please. It defaulted to this. Don't know why, but it did. Also, desktop audio is totally not cooperating right now. Let me just switch it around. No. There we go. Oh, right, I need to have this open for this, don't I? Because the audio gets desynced. If the audio desyncs, please let me know. I am terrible about remembering to resync it, so if it desyncs, just say, hey, Arpo, the audio's desynced. I'll fix it. Anyway, shall I fix this? Graphics options. No, it's under video mode. Look, 1920 by 1080, full screen on. And it won't actually apply it unless I change it. Yes. Just put that where I can actually see it. Okay. Now we should be good to go. Oh, right, I was about to do a thing and I totally forgot to do it. Why? Okay. Over here. Go to here. Type that. Do that. And you. And we're good to go. Alright. So where were we? WSR Season 3. Let's start off with a vehicle. Yeah. How about this? An endurance with live roots? Sure. With a Mustang Boss 302. Alright. It's because of that jittering that I think the audio desyncs. Unlike Assetto, where it just desyncs constantly. I think it's those moments during the loading screens that it gets desynced on. Don't really know why. Probably wouldn't be an issue if it wasn't for the capture card.
Okay, quick heads up. The route can change here at any time, so stay alert.
Okay. Working. A bit of a short trip.
Today should be no different.
Well, seeing what the grid is made up of, I'm actually kind of glad to be racing the Ford, because if I have to choose something from the US, it would probably be from Ford, or specifically the Mustang. It's all shit, to be fair, but... And of course in this game, the best way to drive is to slide the cars everywhere. Also, yes, we literally just drove across this road here, and that's just how it be.
You alright? That looked pretty bad from where I am.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, the one good thing is that this thing drifts rather readily. Where's the track go? The one problem with the live routes, if you're not familiar with where the roads can go, you don't have a mini-map to tell you. So it's rather easy to get lost if you're not careful.
Left.
I might have to turn my speakers up slightly. Can't hear it very well. Car may now be pulling to the right. Can't imagine why. Whoops. Fortunately, it seems like the traffic isn't being picked up on the mic. Probably mostly because, again, I didn't open the window that's right next to my desk. But I sure as hell can hear it, and that's part of why I can't hear the speakers too well. A bit odd. There were arrows flashing in the background as if part of the track wasn't unloaded or something. Or it was loaded despite not needing to be loaded. Whoops. Yeah, it goes straight. Perfectly straight. That goes to the left. Well, I'm just trying to straighten it out by bonking on the left side and making the tow out worse. What do you say, 2 minutes? Yeah. Alright. Less gas would be helpful. How big of a lead do I have over second, I wonder? I don't think there's any... Oh, right. There was the Civic. I should really look it up and figure out if that is an ED Civic or if it's the one prior. I noticed the other day, because I actually got a decent look at it in the light, he's not running the original taillights. So I can't use the taillights to go off of. And it's boxy enough that it looks more mid-80s, but at the same time I think the ED Civic was boxier than not.
Last 30 seconds.
I can't tell. Doesn't matter. At the end of the day. I just know what it is because, well, even you guys could hear it. I feel like I was saying something before and I don't remember what it was, and it doesn't matter.
10 seconds left.
Probably. Okay, a little too soon.
Nice work, pal. You smashed that objective.
Only like half a mile ahead of the next guy. Not that far. Objectives completed. 1 on this instance of loading the game, maybe.
Keep an eye out for vehicle challenges.
Alright, let's do the cruise at Yas Marina. That was loud. Loud enough to activate the microphone, then it's loud. That's the logic I'm using, even if it's not actually loud. Yep, Yas Marina's in this game.
Yas Marina is challenging. The
I'll let you figure out where they modeled the track, or where they borrowed the track from.
This car would look great in your garage.
Front wheel drive. Love it. It's very sharp steering for being front wheel drive. Oh. Forza. Wait, this isn't a setup. Okay, you can tell it's front wheel drive because all I did was push through that turn and just create skid marks at the front tires. Let's not do that. Yeah, it's not that it's bad, but it's still Abu Dhabi, Yas Marina. So there's the rest of the track. Which fortunately we don't have to do.
Nice work. She's coming home with us.
Sure is. Nuke Sector 3 and it's not a completely terrible track. Yep. Which is why I'm pretty sure most of the fan-created redesigns of the circuit generally don't touch sectors 1 or 2 too much. Like, legitimately, they'll remove the chicane just at the end of Sector 1, and then leave the straights mostly alone, and then Sector 3 is completely different. Last 2 corners are fun. Yeah. Not bad. But the problem is the last sector isn't just the last two corners. S2? I mean, I like my S2. And there's a fair few cars here that I could choose from that are pretty good. Not you. But when I've got an R34, you know? Especially with how damn good this car drives. Phone, I'm looking at you. Thank you. I need to reboot it, but I need to reinstall jailbreak software in order to reboot it. Because it expired. I can't re-sign it for some stupid reason. Going sweeping right into the 90R is challenging. Just everything before and after sucks. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, whatever.
Cars ahead are filtered through. The race is underway. Get ready for the start.
Checkpoint.
Bank more time. Keep going. Okay, checkpoint reached. If you could keep this pace up, you could win.
We're literally like 15 seconds in, Jim. Jim? Scott. His name's Scott. Yeah, RB26 noises. That's cutting it close. Please get out of my way, you asshole. In fact, can we just do that all over again, please? A long frickin' turn. Next. Yep. Oh, got away with that. Those center dividers are nasty if you clip them. This car also doesn't slide as willingly as the drift cars because it's a grip car. But it will still slide at me. Just hate every RB26 that didn't sound exactly like the one in 2F2F. i.e. Too Fast, Too Furious.
Lap so far.
Yeah, so he doesn't like to drift as controllably or whatnot. Just had that something. Yeah, something from Post where they made it sound better than it actually is. That's what that's called, right? Don't need that much sliding through there. Like stutter? Yeah.
10 seconds to go before the next checkpoint.
I think he pulled over. R34s that do sound extremely close.
5 seconds to go before the next checkpoint.
Don't doubt it.
It's going to be a push to make it to the next checkpoint.
Good thing I didn't really have to go any further because the steering was fucked after that last impact. But then again, I purposely sent it just to clip that checkpoint, not really caring if I went any further.
Strong performance out there. You're currently first in the event standings.
God damn it, Storm. I swear the last time I played this, there were more people on those leaderboards, like others from the past that had played it. Oh,
Line up at the gate.
okay,
Wait for
just
the
skip
lights.
that. Yes, I was...
Alright, you know what to do. Get to the next checkpoint and win some precious extra time.
Going backwards compared to most of the times gone through here.
That's added extra time. That's added more time.
I think I lost the exhaust slightly there. That was impressive though. Alright, can we not do that? At least that time it makes sense because I rode up the wall a bit. That first time was just, you're on two wheels, whether you like it or not. Nailed it. Oop. Wasn't the button I meant to hit, but that works too. That corner back there was a case of, I should look at the minimap and see where the track goes. Oh shit, it curves to the right a lot faster. I'll slow down.
You could win.
Am I even gonna win this?
Seconds to go before the next checkpoint. Five seconds left.
Why would you do that? I didn't win. Probably because I didn't rewind the barrel roll. I'm gonna retry that. Just because I don't know that I can come back from that deficit even with another win. .48 points is cutting it close. Rimrate, can you smooth yourself out a little bit? You're a little choppy and I don't like it. We're not like this the first time. Please. That's how you do it.
Pretty well on time. Just don't slow down.
Kinda disappointed I didn't keep that one going for a little bit. Jesus. Does not want to slide. Got it. Want to run Miami GP in ACR? Like this weekend? Sort of thing? Or just in general? And how for the idea is EJ? That's the main thing.
That is a seriously mangled vehicle.
No, it's not. It's perfectly clean. Yeah, maybe not perfectly. EJ was tough to read. To be fair, we don't have a version of the circuit, not the one that was actually shown just recently at least, because they did make some changes.
5 seconds to go before the next checkpoint.
Okay. Just gonna sneak through to first, which you mentioned. Yeah. Like, somewhere exists a version of it, but...
Okay, yes! Winning a checkpoint event at series level is gonna get you all sorts of attention.
people believe in miracles. Yeah, maybe in a few weeks. And even still, can we not be done this week? Yeah, that makes
You got
sense,
through to the
actually.
season final. This isn't going to be a race to let your guard down.
Shut up, Patrick.
There's not a single racer on the grid that doesn't want the title of series champ. So you need to bring your A game or get out of the way.
Oh goody, an overtake with a 177. Okay. Don't think I've tried Jetta yet. If we do Jetta, it has to be the one that Jimmer did. You know which one I'm talking about. I don't even know if there's a different version available, but we need to do that one.
Takes guts. Never raced this track before, so get a feel for the route before you go for it.
Oh, is this the overtake event that's
Nicely held.
up on
Keep
YouTube?
spot going past your objective.
Nice. Only have one from Race Department, so it's probably that version. Had some updates since Jimmer did his first, you know. Alright.
Remember, you're here to put on a show. Hitting your objective excites the fans
Well,
and keeps the sponsors.
as long as it keeps the same general theme to it, I think that's fine. I don't like the 177 in this game. Banners, the flags, all that good stuff, Max. Yeah.
On track to win. Don't get complacent until it's in the bag. He's doing everything he can to stop you. Pick the right moment to make your move.
Fuck you! I was there. Okay, truck. Just swerve to the left into the wall. Oh, that shouldn't have counted. I'm not gonna win this purely because I can't keep it clean enough. What are you doing? Of course.
You're doing great. Keep up this pace.
I'm really not, though. Frame, raid, what are you... I got penalized for hitting the wall there. Damn it! I'm out of rewinds, aren't I? I didn't hit him the first time. Why did I hit him that time?
On to the final lap.
How do I still have one flashback at this point? Please. Alright, well I looked at chat, but that should be fine. Oh, the steering is broke. The car is broke. Yeah, I wonder why. Not my problem.
Great performance. You beat the objective. That should earn us some fans.
Not by much, but good enough. Now, the bit rate is all over the place. What is with
Don't
that?
pass up the opportunity to acquire a new car. Have a look at doing a vehicle challenge.
Yeah, shut up. I'm working on it. Oh boy.
This Hong Kong track will stretch your skills to the limit. Let's nail this one.
Hong Kong in a...
These are perfect conditions for racing today. Take it home.
Can I just wreck this and not take it home? I feel like that'd be the better way to spend my time here. I don't want this. Oh, it's so lethargic. There's the Civic again.
Nicely held. You picked a good spot there and passed your objective.
What objective? Nice lag.
I'd say be careful, but I don't think it's going to make a difference after that.
Good enough. Can you finish the new tire load curves instead of me? I don't even know how to go about that. so no. Really? The finish is right over there. That worked. Like, I did a little bit of tire modeling in college, but that was like 3 fucking years ago at this point. You think I remember any of that shit? And that wouldn't apply to the video games. That's realistic.
I've got some very encouraging reports coming back to me about this series. Looks like we're going to have a record attendance at the final. You'll have a lot of supporters there.
More than me, as we decided. Yes, technically, but also no. Just guess. Doesn't mean I'll do any better. Hell, at this point I'd probably be guessing as well. No, not you. I mean, I like my S2, but also rotaries. Go with rotary. That audio desync though. Just look at it get even worse. Note, it's not lagging because I'm zooming in and out on it. It's just lagging because that's what it does. Yep, that's totally when those sounds happen.
Severe slopes coming downhill. It can catch even the most confident driver off guard. Okay, normally I'd wince at throwing cars around like this, but she can handle it. Keep the points coming. Great drifting. Drifting, you're gonna lose any points, so
I do like that this actually sounds relatively accurate.
Well done.
Probably the worst person to notice desync. Well, when it's like a second off.
Way to the points.
Audio versus video. It's pretty noticeable at that point. You know, we're not talking like 200 to 300 milliseconds. We're talking literally a second of desync. Plus at times. And yeah, I'm watching it desync through the loading screen. Anytime it like peaks just a little bit, I can see one bar move faster than the other.
Let's nail this one.
It's even got the not smooth idle. That's excellent.
She can handle it.
You can tell when people are talking, but nothing else. Huh. Caught the fact that I drifted around that final turn, but it didn't give me any points for it. Oh no, it did. It just wasn't showing it. Okay.
A lot of people were watching you win your first drift series. Bet you got some new fans now.
And yeah, I'm doing... I can notice with F1. Fair enough. I'm doing that on the easiest difficulty, and I'm getting way ridiculous scores compared to the AI, but the point is, I don't do well with drifting, clearly, and so trying to beat them on harder difficulties is, yeah, let's just turn it down. I think I've been running it hard, right? I'm not running it very hard. Alright, one final promo. Why does it have to be another overtake? I just did one of them. That's a BIC mono. Yep. Desynced again.
The circuit is wide and the runoff is forgiving. Just don't cut the track. It might damage the car.
Wait, what? Why? Why?
You're gonna have to fight your way past this one. Make your move. You're putting on a great show for the fans. Give them more of what they want.
Also, this thing likes to not turn very quickly, it seems. I don't really think it is, Max. After all, it removes the long right hand. Yeah, the long right hander. No longer a long right hander. Why the hell do I even start braking for that turn? Okay, FIA stewards. Really? Why are you monitoring all the curbs?
On to the final lap. You're doing great. Keep up this pace.
I honestly couldn't tell you if this is better or not because I'm having to run the track in a very awkward way due to the stupid trucks. Yeah, if only, Max. He's so much more consistent. But instead we get 29. I had tires to the right of the cones for the most part. Might do a new car after NASCAR. Okay. Doesn't matter at that point.
You put in a top performance.
Yeah, whatever. Could we do a new car instead of NASCAR this week?
I've got some very encouraging reports coming back to me about this series.
Ah,
Looks like we're
that
gonna
thing.
have a record attendance at the final. You'll have a lot of supporters there.
Right, I went
Give them the
backwards.
final they want.
Man, why? Why though? Also, South Circuit would be the first half of the track, I believe. Do I have any? I have you. That's at least 45 checkpoint gates and Nixon checks on checkpoint. Yeah, that didn't happen. Tough shit. You know what? You actually felt pretty good. For being front wheel drive, it actually had grip on power. Something's making noise somewhere down the road. Down a road, I don't know which one actually.
You always get a great crowd here at Yas Marina. Give them a good show.
I'd rather not. Really? I say I was on the curb there. Just taking that bollard with me.
You're in with a shot at a top 3 finish. Make it happen.
Don't know, Max. I don't even really know what that car is, so... I don't know how well it would work anywhere in particular. Rude. ACR.
3 laps left.
Hey, there's that bollard.
Nearly got him. Come on, take the position.
Damn it. Front wheel drive, but has tons of grip. Should try for a different track that we haven't run before. Car should be easy to drive, so there's no excuse. Not like you're throwing them into 98 Ts.
You just set the fastest
So
lap.
do something different. Because we can. That being said, I still don't know where to go. Do we have Mosport? I mean, not that it's difficult to get Mosport installed, but... Was that part of the North American pack? This is an option, I guess. Rude.
You just set the fastest lap. Nice, that's second.
I didn't have a choice. God damn it. Is a tire on the white line not enough to satisfy you, game? Alright, well, I don't win this race, but that's fine. I can win the other two. Probably. 333.
That's first place across the finish line. You're currently second on the leaderboard. I want you to make sure the event leader doesn't cross the finish line before you.
You want me to make sure that the event leader doesn't cross the finish line? Got it. Yeah, I don't know. Part of me wants to say let's not do Mosport because I don't know the track very well. There's one I already know.
In Yes Marina, every corner is unique, so keep your focus.
Ah, that second gear burnout. Well, not so much burnout as extreme wheel chirp, but still. Apparently this is the South Circuit, even though maybe it is the other way around. I don't remember. I don't tend to look at Yas Marina much on a map. Why would I waste my time doing that?
Catch the car in front easily.
Honestly, I think the majority of the time I look at this track on a map because of whatchamacallit, GeoGuessr. And that's not looking at it properly, that's just looking at a basic road layout.
3 laps left.
That wasn't Callum Kirkwood, but he was in the way. Oh, there's the bastard. If Mosport doesn't work very well, Max, how about Lime Rock? I think Lime Rock's in the pack. As long as you stick to the original layout.
Try and make it a win.
Not a cut. You do the one without the extra bits, and I would think it would actually be good because, well, Lime Rock works best with slower cars. Not a cut because I let off and slowed down. There are ways to cheese the system slightly like that. And once I realized I was not going to make that turn, I figured, you know what, let's just try to cut that. Worked.
You need to pick it up after that mistake.
What mistake? I was just carrying more speed through the turn because you can totally do that.
That's the fastest lap of the race so far.
Yeah, I guess I got a little too far out there.
Watch it with the aggression. You just hit Harrison.
So? Alright, different strategy. Yeah, that didn't work right.
time.
Are you sure
Try
about that?
clap back.
Lost you time, he says. And yet. You sure you still want this system to be used in real life, Max? Because, doesn't seem foolproof.
Nice work. Keep holding the lead.
At all.
Okay, Pro. You've got a nice early lead.
A nice early lead, he says, right at the end of the race. Hey, another 333.
Really strong performance out there. You're currently first in the event standings.
Well, better than Storm, so that's good at least. Oh, that was probably... yeah, it's desynced. I forget to run it.
There's Callum Kirkwood. This guy is known for his... Watch your tailpipe. Straight up racing today. Nothing you can't handle.
There's really nothing better than when you shift it into second in real life and you trip the tires on a front-wheel drive car. That's when you know you're pushing it just a little harder than you need to be on the road. You really shouldn't chirp the tires going into second. I've done it more than once, though. You can tell this is before Codemaster started slowing you down when you go off the track. Like, or just
with the aggro, pal. You just hit silver.
driving on the outer parts of the track. That wasn't a cut somehow. Ooh, okay. Alright. Braking was not as effective on the curb. Fair.
2 to go. Okay, let's focus on taking one more position. You can do it, pal. Let's get in this race.
Don't need that hood. Okay, I get a cut for that being on the curb, but he doesn't get anything for that ridiculousness? Okay, game.
Okay, that error has cost you. Try and keep a clean race.
Okay. Come on! Nope, that wasn't right.
Come on, let's have a clean drive.
Clean enough. Okay, there's Harrison and Callum right up there. As long as I can finish ahead of both of them,
Alright, you're almost
we're
in the
good.
top 3. That's the fastest lap this race. Alright, look out ahead of you. Someone's spun out. You're in the top 3. Push for the win.
AI, you're cheating again. I forget to resync the audio? I don't even remember. Slightly desynced though. That one wasn't a 333.
Great driving, Pro. We got first in the round. Nice work.
I guess Storm never did that one. You don't have to do all of the events to finish that series. You just have to do enough to unlock the final championship, and then you can complete the final championship and move on with your life.
Very encouraging reports coming back to me about this series. Looks like we're going to have a record attendance at the final. You'll have a lot of supporters there. So give
Dubai, Okutama, Dubai, Hong Kong. Well, at least there's no Yasmarina. I'm just about to say what I want to there. What are words? What is English? I do speak. English is hard. The audio might desync during the races, but it definitely does most of the desyncing on the loading screens. Like, it can be in sync at the start of one of these loading screens and be completely out of sync afterwards. That was a false highlight marker, future me. Again, that was a false highlight marker. I pressed the wrong button. Not that you're actually ever going to highlight this VOD, are you? I already spent enough time highlighting Friday night and Saturday night racing. I don't really know what I'd... Like, I could make highlights out of these Monday and Wednesday night streams, but I just don't. Pretty fun to drive, not too hard. Not sure how it'll race though, quite narrow. Fair enough. If you're worried about narrowness, I'm not sure that Lime Rock would be much better, because Lime Rock is narrow, but it's also a momentum track.
You're in second.
Then again, most port's pretty high speed as well, isn't it? So. Most part will work fine. Alright. I did merely suggest Lime Rock as an alternative, so
You just drove the fastest
doesn't
lap
matter.
of the race.
Miatas, Max. I know you say that they're too oversteery, but Miatas at Lime Rock would work well. They're slow enough. Even the MX-5 Cups.
You need to extend that 5-second gap. Third place is still a threat. 2 laps to go.
You're talking about third place when first is directly in front of me? You're worried about somebody catching up? Machidoku tuned at Lime Rock? Why, Storm, that sounds like pain. Just steering is extremely sensitive near the middle. On a controller, at least. That person was loud.
Hold your position and you'll win this.
I appear to be holding it quite well, thank you. sure the engine loves what I just did there. And that bump, too. Totally good for it. Okay, let's go this way since I usually don't.
You're in a healthy position right now. Keep giving it your all and you can take this.
He says after one round. Oh, I forgot to look and see how badly desynced the audio was going into the loading screen. I can see right now, though, that it's pretty badly desynced. Okutama.
Okutama is a great place to practice getting your car sideways in a drift. Sweeping bends are ideal. Stay alert in Sector 1. We've had some issues with the track there before.
If I hadn't hit that wall, that would have been great. Close enough. Light crest. I'm sorry, what? Were all those sparks actually caused by debris? PCR definitely too fast, 56 seconds with a crap lap. Yeah, that is a little fast. You probably want to be around the minute mark, maybe a little under at most. I mean, you know, IMSA does race at Lime Rock, but they also race the slower version, which is dumb. That's good for the car. Sorry, my crap top was lagging. Couldn't help it. Why is the frame rate being so shit right now? Fine. I'm gonna rewind that. Thought I heard a tire go down, but none of them looked deflated. Everyone else will drive it though. Yeah, that doesn't help, Storm. If anything, that actually makes it sound worse. Wrestling. That's what they call in the business a wall tap. It's actually for style points and isn't a bad thing in the slightest.
Really strong performance out there.
Alright, yeah, audio is desyncing during the races even. That's annoying. Slower than Storm. Whatever. I wonder how hard it would be for... Oh, no, that's silly. 2 corners is enough.
There won't be any time to learn this track.
It'd be much simpler just to throw a timer into that script to make it auto-refresh on its own. I was really concerned about that.
Remember, eyes up, ahead, and don't get complacent.
I hit the highlight marker again. That was a false highlight. Bonk.
The top 3. Try and make it a win.
Well, that would have been better if I hadn't been put into the wall. Everyone was on a wheel and decent at driving, then maybe. Yeah, that's the thing, though. Not everyone is on a wheel, at the minimum. Oh, this is live route.
That looked unhealthy. Don't take any more damage.
I haven't even lost any panels. Can't see those panels. There we go. Suddenly turning right or left. I know my directions. Huh, that also looks backwards. Fine. How long is this live route? Probably about 6 kilometers, I guess, or miles, whatever it might be.
Small knocks still lose you time. Come on.
That wasn't a small knock, though. Nice when you can just let go of the steering and let the car drive itself a little bit. Am I curb boosting right? You can curb boost in this game, right? That's a thing? That's not just limited to GTA 5? That was a tight turn. Oh, I want to be over there. Finish line should be right here. Yep.
That lap was a new personal best on this track.
Lap. Wasn't that a live route? Or it was just a point to point, I guess?
Try and stay there.
That was weird. Hong
Got some
Kong.
technical sections that will put you to the test. Keep your concentration. A podium here would be a fitting end to the season. Let's get it done. That's third place. Short push to second.
I feel like we always just drive the same track, forwards or backwards through here, and that probably is the case. Rude.
Okay, stay calm. You can gain that place back.
AI are cheating again. What the hell was that line? AI are definitely cheating. I also kind of feel like this track is very difficult to actually catch up on because so much of it is very high speed. You're flat out, so because you can be flat out and then combined with the AI shenanigans through some turns, it just makes it difficult to actually get a position. The SRP Civic. The SRP Civic. Oh, that's the finish. Alright, well. Again, my comment stands about it being very fast and thus difficult to actually overtake.
US done. Europe done.
Same one you drive often, just I think updated. Oh, the 86. Okay.
I'm proud of you, bud.
Actually, I'll let this play.
Motorsports fans, look out. World Series Racing and ESPN have come to terms on an agreement for the network to air every race this season live and exclusively on ESPN HD.
Exclusivity is a bad thing.
Major step in the development of WSR as the organization moves its races to prime time to be broadcast on the network. WSR President Patrick Callahan accompanied the announcement, stating World Series Racing's growth has been meteoric, and our partnership with the premier sports broadcasting network solidifies our position as a major player in the global sports marketplace. Check ESPN.com for details on how you can catch all the action on a screen near you.
Just imagine how much money they wasted on these silly ESPN segments. Just trying to deliver the experience.
This season's WSR is going to be our biggest and best yet. 9 different series from all around the world, live and in primetime on ESPN. To celebrate our success, I've made some major improvements. Have a look around, and then let's get started.
They still didn't remove the receipt leftovers. Oh boy.
Which car do you want to race in? Let me know.
I mean, the Z06 is nice, but at the same time... Wait, there are livery options? Why are there livery options? There's no car here to change the livery on. I mean, the Viper. But yeah, I was gonna say...
That's a smart choice. The hard work is paying off. You have another sponsor wanting a place on your livery.
Shut up. I can actually utilize that 86 Civic to reference, or as a reference, to figure out what gen Civic that Civic is. So I'm pretty sure that Civic guy has an ED Civic, because I think the 86 is just, you know, a little bit boxier. It's not the same. Granted, I only ever see the ass end of said Civic, but still, I think that's an ED Civic, so late 80s, early 90s. Same gen as the second gen CRX. Not that that matters. Sending emotes in general chat, Max. I see that. Notice suspension. McPherson front, and then the fuck, what are they called? Trailing arms? Yeah, trailing arm rear. They use... Well, I don't think they use double wishbones in the front on the previous gen. I think the rear was a torsion bar. Yeah, torsion bar, because I think the ED Civic and the second gen CRX as well, which is... If it's not an ED, I think it is an ED Civic, right? We've been over this. I know the code for CRX is ED, specifically ED9. And I think the same gen Civic is in something similar. I would have to assume it's ED, because why wouldn't it be? Anyway. I think one of the big changes for the CRX specifically, and well, the Civic's the same fucking platform, so Civic as well, is that they upgraded to double wishbone front and trailing arm rear. But like, it's not a torsion bar rear. I don't know. They definitely upgraded to double wishbone front. Not even E, I think. 87 to 88 actually was a good upgrade in looks. Yeah, no, I much prefer the second gen CRX to the first. Would be EF for 88 to 96. All right. I keep calling it ED because, again, the CRX was ED whatever. A plus letter for early to late 80s. What's up, Justy? I don't know. Anyway. Chicago, Miami, California. I guess we're just sticking to US tracks for the first round, eh? Oh, right. I'm avoiding that like the plague. There's another GTR. It's an R32. Speaking of Civics and Hondas in general. S13. Open for online, maybe? Maybe later. I want to do the online stuff. There's the Ute, as well as those two. Part of me wants to do the Ute just because, but at the same time, don't really want to do the Ute. That R32 is what I use the most. I mean, it's an R32. That's balanced. Yeah, I'm not gonna actually use the Ute, but it's a Ute. I think first gen CRX was AF. Huh. Alright, let's be real. I'm just gonna go with the R32. if it handles anywhere as well as the R34 does. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not super knowledgeable on most of the Civics and CRXs, but, well, there are only technically 2 gens of CRX. But I do know my 2nd gen CRX pretty well. So that's the one I know the most about, and by extension I know a fair amount about the that gen of Civic as well, because as I've said, it's essentially the same platform. Oh, it's fast. Kind of feels understeery though. Not as fun for sliding. Got your McLaren representation in this game. The AI are cheating still. Or no. Also turbo noises. Let's maybe not do that. AI cheat. Bastards on rails. Oh, wrong side. Oh, it bottomed out there and did not want to turn as a result. That was AH. Like I said, my knowledge is in the 2nd gen CRX.
First lap down and you're steaming ahead.
Geek, thank you for resubscribing.
Geek Nation just resubscribed for 3 months.
Really already been 2 months since that initial sub. Jesus Christ, where's the time gone? Yeah, this... I mean, to be fair, the R34 didn't slide very happily either. I only remember EG, EJ, and EK off the top of my head. Yeah, pretty much same for me, for the Civics. Although, funnily enough, I drove a 2008 Civic Si for a while. My father lent it to me for college. And, I don't remember what the VIN code for that was. Still miss that car. That was a fun car.
Keep the lead. Final lap. Give it all you got.
Much better than the boat of a mid-sized sedan I have now, but it also got, like, way worse fuel mileage. FG2? Sounds about right. So what, it was 2HG FG2? Just because I had the code list open. Yeah, that sounds about right. 2HG, FG2, and then something check digit, letter for the year code.
Looks like you got a radiator leak. The engine's pretty hot. Second place is only 5 seconds behind you.
What comes after the year code? The manufacturing plant code and then the 6-digit serial number for that car. I think Honda still uses the same VIN layout to this day. Whoops. Fine, it's the final lap. First 3 digits tells you what it is. So like a CRX would have been, well, a 2nd gen CRX would have been JHM.
The only direction you can move on the leaderboard is
2HG for the 08 Civic, that 8th gen Civic, for being manufactured in Canada. But then the next 3 are basically the model code to tell you what it is. So like 2nd gen CRX SI would have been 89. As Max already said, 8th gen Civic. Well, I don't know that it necessarily would have been FG2, maybe? It was a sedan. SI sedan, so... if that still applies to the... four-door SI, then yes, that's right. And then the next 2 digits tell you, like, other things about the car. Like transmission type, engine type, configuration. No? Yeah, kind of thought about it. Again, I haven't driven that car since 2019 when my father sold it. And I hadn't driven it regularly since 2018. I said though. And then the next digit after those previous 2 was the checksum digit, so that you can verify that the VIN is correct. FD6, I think it was an FD7. FD7 sound, or was FD7 the revision? Then it might be an FD6? I don't know.
That's some driving. You're holding on to first.
Part of me wants to say FD7. I have the picture of the VIN somewhere in my photo archives. I've got my my own car's VIN stuck in my head more so than anything. Not that I remember it off the top. R16 versus R18. Well, neither of those is right, Max, because it was a K20.
You're 5 seconds ahead of second place. Keep extending that gap.
I'm talking SI. SI had the K20. The 2008 Honda Civic SI sedan, FD2. Okay, yeah, no, it was an FD2. That one, I know I've said that sounds right a couple of times. FD2 is right.
Nice driving. That's the fastest lap of this race.
2HG FD2, yeah, no, that actually legitimately sounds right to me.
Damage your front right. Expect the car to hook in more when you're cornering.
Where's this truck go? Only listed as a JDM spec. Interesting. Well, we definitely got the SI in the States. Trust me. It might be because the Civic SI is technically like, it's still a Civic, but it's like completely different spec of Civic. So, you know, like LX versus EX hybrid, they might all be in the same. The hybrid might be different as well, but then the SI is kind of its own thing completely. Always has been, really, but either way. That's not the final lap. What was I saying about the event? Right. You have that checksum digit, and then after that is the year code. So like in 88, would be J.
It looks like there's a little
FG1
damage
versus
on the left
FG2.
tire. Expect the car to pull to the left slightly.
That makes sense. And then after the year code would have been the factory code. So like S for Suzuka in the case of most CRXs. Just don't show the SI specifically for the sedan in the list. Interesting. Audio was desynced by a long ways, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Only about a second off.
Alright, you're the man to beat. First on the leaderboard right
Whoops.
now.
And then again, after the factory code, it would have been 6-digit serial code. And that is a Honda VIN in a nutshell. I say in a nutshell, it took me like 20 minutes to get through it, but never mind that. You know, it's funny, Max, now that you mention FD6 or FD7 for the R16 versus the R18, I don't think we got the R16 in the States. Because my father had the shop manuals for the Civic. It's off the line fast.
Start will do you no favors. Damage your car and lose time.
Okay, it's not fine. I only remember the manual referencing the R18 and the K20, obviously. And I think the shop manual took into account not only SI versus not, but also coupe and sedan. They have that EU thingy next to them. Okay, that was dumb. FD2 has J thingy.
Keep calm and take that place back.
If I knew where I had a picture of the VIN, I could very quickly look it up and tell you. But I don't know if it's on my hard drive here on the laptop, or if it's on my external drive, which I'd have to hook up and search, and I'm kind of in the middle of a stream right now, so... The only VIN I have readily available at the moment is the one to my own car, which is not a Civic. Much as I wouldn't mind having one. You're in the middle of a stream? Haven't noticed. Too busy looking at those damn VIN codes for the Civics. There's where the finish line could be, but I just got collided. But we're not on the short version of this track. Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, I think we're good now. As long as I don't get collided again. I wonder if I'd at all have...
You're 5 seconds ahead of second place. Keep extending that
Wonder
gap.
if it would be on my 5S, or it's not a 5S, it's just a 5. Doesn't have Touch ID. Not a 5S. I'll just save that rewind. Also, I'll resync the audio because it's out of sync. They're still slightly out of sync with each other, but I think that's fine. Okay. Whatever. Car does have a bit broken steering. Can we just be at the finish? I still win. Drove off a cliff twice. Did a roll off of a rock, and I still won.
Hey man, what a race. Millions tuned in all over the world for the opening series, and you just blew them.
Alright, well my 5 isn't powering on, so that's a good sign. Always hated how the cars drove in this game. It doesn't help that this game in particular, traction control and stability control are forced on and you have no way to turn them off.
And I'll get it delivered to you.
But yeah, the cars in this game do have a very odd handling model at times. Do I want a crossbow or do I want a aerial atom? Honestly, they're pretty similar to each other stats-wise. Do I want the death machine or the slightly less death machine? I assume that's just a... yeah, no, that's definitely not a V8. Crossbows are for plebs. That's why Clarkson likes it. Oh, you wouldn't want to be a knob like Clarkson.
That's a smart choice.
You would have said that either way.
There's some more races available. Start with your strongest discipline and stay on form.
I'm now waiting for my old iPhone 5 to power on by itself because it gets enough charge, and then I can check the photo reel in that. But I don't think that's going to have the VIN. I'd have to go digging in my photo archive to find it.
You need to improve your performance through Sector 1.
I mean, Sector 1 is mostly flat out if you can not understeer into oversteer like I did.
Nice. You committed to holding your pace and cleared an objective.
I don't know what I did, but cool. Yeah, having better damage would be nice, but at the same time, I don't know that I want that detailed a damage for racing, you know? Honestly, I think I prefer the original Grid's damage to Grid 2. Just leave it in a lower gear, have less torque, but at least I can accelerate. Just don't want to slide this car. I don't have the confidence in it. The lag doesn't help either. Nice. That bumper sounded very metallic. That same turn that I got caught out slightly by earlier, where it's like, this feels like a faster turn. Oh wait, no it's not. Probably fine. Yeah, I'm gonna rewind it. I had enough damage from that it was upsetting the steering of the car slightly. Please stop oversteering so much. A little bit is what I need you to do. Is Jag only oversteer? Yep. Can I still do it? Ooh, just. Phone, are you gonna power on? Nope, still low battery.
Great drive. That's another one for the collection.
Just a 10th away. Doesn't matter. Oh, the audio is massively desynced, isn't it? Ah, this fucking game. I can't wait for that to not be an issue.
Alright, there's a promo event to try. Now, it's an endurance race, so you're gonna need to commit.
Oh
once you
god,
start.
SLS AMG GT3. That's gonna be a time. SLS is the reason I stopped playing this
So
game.
winning takes guts.
Maybe this is the one, because this is this is going the wrong way for an
This
overtake.
car strikes a balance between a drift and grip setup. Find a rhythm, you can't go wrong. Easy, these knocks aren't doing you any favors. Great overtaking. Keep this up and you'll get the win.
I'm looking at different things and it means that I just... Alright, I'm just gonna restart this. I can understand why it made you stop playing the game already,
You are
Explosive.
coming up to the line. Good luck.
Yep. And it redlines at such low RPM as well. It also has a very, very long nose.
Cross. Get past this guy.
I can't tell when I'm at redline because it's so quiet. I was on the brakes for such a long time there.
You're on track to win. Don't get complacent until it's in the bag.
Max, are you posting things to Discord or am I just getting more notifications on my phone? I can't tell at the moment because my 5 is sitting on top of my 10. So I can't see what the notifications are. God damn it! Well, that's as far as the door opens? Not you? Alright. Didn't know if you were still posting things or posting things again or not. I'm fine with that.
He's doing everything he can to stop you. Pick the right moment to make your move.
Shut up, Scott.
On to the last lap.
Okay, that time I think I had a flat tire. For fuck's sake! That was really... I'm gonna lose this just because this is absurd. Lag doesn't help either, I've said that before. I basically need to be clean the rest of this lap. Damn right that didn't count as contact. One more? One more. Still objective complete, that's what matters. Alright, phone, you good? No.
You put in a top performance and hit the objective. You should be happy with that.
Oh, cool. My items will be here by the end of this week? What the hell? Cool. Considering... Okay, I ordered stuff on Amazon yesterday, and it's like... Okay, this thing is going to... Or these couple of items are going to be here maybe next week. The other sets of items will be here early May, and then this one item is going to be here like mid-May. Because on back order. A handful of things like new wipers, speakers, not for the card, for my computer. Just a couple of miscellaneous things that I've needed to get.
This is your chance to expand your vehicle collection.
Yes, I need wipers for my computer. Love to see it when a spider just walk out from nowhere. You obviously weren't watching the stream on Saturday then. There was a point during the stream where I noticed a spider crawling across the ceiling. Not directly over top of me, but over in the distance slightly. And I just started yelling at it. Slightly. How big? Not very big. Small, well... I think it was a wolf spider. Which I would say is... It was probably bigger than... Or smaller, like legs and all, than a quarter. But I don't know if you actually know how big for sure a US quarter is. So that might not be the best reference point. What's my target time? Okay. Wasn't that big. It's just annoying because I could see it walking around on the ceiling a bit in my peripheral vision as I was trying to race in GTA. It's like, can you please not? This one was bigger then? Probably. Honestly, it's not...
There's a promo event to try.
Wolf spiders, to me, are not that big of a deal, because, like, they're not dangerous. They're just, like, okay, I see you over there. Can you please go back into the corner where you belong? I'm not taking the ute, because I just don't really want to take the ute right now. Theoretically, the Viper is better than the NSX. This one is very dead now. Well, I'm not a fan of the Jag. I don't want to run the Jag. I'd expect a racing Ute to be fastest, honestly. Let's take the Viper just for shits and giggles. See how it handles. Phone, are you good yet? No, it's still dead. Honestly, if I can't get the iPhone 5 to power on, it won't surprise me.
Côte d'Azur has very little
It's the original
battery.
battery. Oh god.
The corners come thick and fast.
Well, it's the original battery from 2013.
Get a good start.
So it's bound to not have a lot of life left in it. Unlike my 6S, I never did get the battery in the 5 replaced. Mostly because what? I used the 5 well, for 2.5 years? Not very long, actually. And then I used the 6S for 4.5 years. Yeah, it's a Viper. Didn't want to attempt to move. Bastard just slammed into me. Probably couldn't see me through the smoke, to be fair. What was that sign made out of? What the hell? Came somewhere from under your bed. Ah, yeah, that's not so nice. Oh god, we're only halfway through the stage? What the hell? On the wall above where I have my head usually. Oh, yeah, that's, that I can understand. I try to let spiders live generally. I might relocate them, but they take care of the other insects. But yeah, if there's one crawling around like on my desk or on my bed, all bets are off. Just Viper things. This was a mistake choosing the Viper, I just want to say that. Fortunately, we're getting close to the end of this. Unfortunately, I've still got 2 more rounds to go. extremely rude, and I'm out of flashbacks. Okay, just don't launch from there.
This car suits a drift driving style. Try to get the car sideways through the bends to maintain your speed.
Yeah, except it likes to drift and never stop because it's a Viper. Even with that big fucking engine out front. Well, actually, that's probably why it's so drift happy, isn't it? All the weight's up front. There's nothing over the rear axle. I do like, though, I will say, this isn't so much the game as the car itself, but the third brake light. It's always a nice little touch. Or I've always thought that's a nice little touch, that it's an actual Viper as the third brake light. Asshole. I am regretting this decision, and I feel like it would just be better and faster to back out of this completely and restart the entire event with a different car.
Okay, we are ready to go. It's one-on-one, so it's going to get tactical. Caution, no penalties for contact.
You'd think that a V10 would make enough torque to accelerate out of a turn in like slightly lower revs than ideal, but no, this one doesn't. This feels like it bogs. But nice lag. Take it. Hey, the 5's powering on finally. Took it long enough. The annoying part of that is that I have it hooked up to a 10-watt charger, my iPad charger, and it still takes forever because the iPhone 5 and even the 6S won't accept that much power for some stupid reason. Oh boy, that old vibrator motor, didn't it? Well, was it a linear oscillator in the 5? I don't even know. Probably was, considering the packaging. So, sounds a lot different than the haptic engine of the newer phones. Or taptic engine? Whatever the fuck it's called. Alright, I finally won. In the time it should have taken me to win the entire event, I've won a single race. 6% charged. You swipe to the right
Now
to
that,
unlock
my friend,
it.
is a clear statement of intent. You're gonna keep on taking those wins and no one can stop
Oh
you.
boy. The V12 Zagato, okay. I've got a picture looking at the dash when I hit 175,000 miles in the Civic, but that doesn't have the VIN in it. Oh. And there's the Aston Martin. The only chance of me still having a photo of the VIN on my old phone is that it's actually in the photo stream, but I kinda doubt that. Or it could be in a folder that I sync to it so I would have the older photos readily accessible in case there was something that I had taken a screenshot of or a picture of and that I needed, because I did that on occasion in the past. But I think the photo stream photos are going to be newer, not older, and so it's pretty unlikely that I'm actually going to find that VIN. You know, it'll have taken an hour to actually get there, just to find out that I don't actually have anything readily accessible, but better late than never, right? Not my fault my phone's so damn dead. At this point, the battery at least is. It wouldn't let me activate the rewind there for a moment. Please do not slide on me. Well, I got through a fair amount of the stage without having to use a rewind. Alright, I remembered to resync the audio because I'm sure it's been bad and nobody has mentioned it. Since I'm so shit about remembering it. What? Flag, please. I don't even want to know how out of sync the audio was at this point. Just...
Yes, nice result, pal. Superb.
My bad. Alright, going against the Z06. I imagine that's a C6 Z06, I would think. I don't think the C7 was out by the time that this game released. What was it, 2012?
In Côte d'Azur, overtaking is a whole different ballgame. Don't lose your nerve.
The answer to that is yes. It is in fact a 6th gen. Or C6. I love their lines, how they just suddenly can jump forward as if it's like an all-wheel drive car with a shit ton of grip. So realistic.
Don't be afraid to rub shoulders. There are no penalties for contact and face-off.
Rude! Jerk. That's why it's not faster to ride the wall. F1 practice is up already. Jesus Christ, it's only Monday. Or, I guess, Tuesday for you, but still, the beginning of the week. Fucking sign again. That was the plan, though. Whatever. What an asshole. I have one flashback for the rest of the track, which is half of the frickin' stage. And there it goes. Is this going to be the first race all over again? It is. What a load of horseshit. Warning, server not responding. Johnny, please. Thank you. Reconnect. Stupid chat client. I don't like that turn. I don't like that sequence of turns. Thanks, Windows. You're not gonna go away quickly, are you? No, you're not. You're just gonna sit there. That turn, every fucking time I forget about it. Really, Max? There's updates available? I didn't know. I can't see what gear I'm in anymore. Not that that's super important. Do I have time here? I do. Send it. You know, honestly, I don't mind that little bit or that little toast notification as much. Considering in Windows 1703, it overtook the entire fucking screen and took control away from you until you dismissed it. I much prefer this to that. Missing a taillight. AI really likes to be a dick through there, doesn't it? I don't have mouse control. Oh. Okay, it just paused the replay apparently. Completely. With the Ute. Putting on with the Ute. The audio is desynced pretty well by the end of that. Don't swipe up, it's... You don't want control center, you want to unlock the damn phone.
Completing objectives for sponsors will allow us to reach a wider audience. Do.
The heck is that? Oh. Can I really not... Older versions of iOS are fun to play with? Not really. There's that. Nope. Nowhere in there either. Nope, I don't have the VIN on this phone. Alright, well, I'm just gonna leave that plugged in and charging over there. I've got the VIN somewhere. Doubt it's on the 6S. Your passcode is required. Your... Fuck off, phone. Yeah, no, that would have been mid to late 2019, wouldn't it? In fact, there's the last photo of the car I ever took. Feels bad, man. Would it have been in this folder? I see a VIN. No, that's my current car. Nope. Don't have it on any of my phones. Just zip right through that. FD2 does sound right, though.
roads are wide here, so make sure you use all the runoff to help carry your speed. Sector 1 is where you really need to push yourself.
That was a short shift, but doesn't really matter. Oh, it understeers. It also really doesn't want to drift either. Like, it'll do it if you force it to, but it just... yeah. Wrong side. That was terrible. I was 2/10 off that time instead of 1, so it was that much faster.
I can never...
Not to mention, it was exactly 2/10. Hello, motorcycle. That was loud.
Alright, there's a promo event to try. Now, it's an endurance race, so you're gonna need to commit.
Yeah, you keep saying that, but whatever. Here goes the poll for track packs. Not the Viper again.
Sector 2 is giving you problems before. You need to work on it. He's falling behind. Keep increasing that gap.
It just doesn't want to stop sliding. I really just want to be done with this one. Finish the damn tires, yes. You've just been putting it off as much as you can, haven't you?
You're being caught. Widen that gap.
You want to come and drive this car instead? Because I'd greatly appreciate it so I don't have to, as long as you can win. No, Kappa. Right. The lag really does not help. Stop it! Sorry, last week playing Minecraft instead. Nope, definitely not. I hate this part of the track.
Keep pushing.
But so many frames. Not in OBS. OBS is good. Just in-game.
Great performance. You beat the objective. That should earn us some fans.
Ugh, why is it not over?
Today is kind of a big deal. The sponsors are here and people are waiting to see what you've got. Let's not disappoint them. Come on, don't just let them win. You can drive aggressively, just don't make contact. You managed to get yourself disqualified.
I call bullshit for that, but sure. We made contact. It was his fault because he was behind. How was he not disqualified? Why?
The gap is closing.
Less than helpful. Stop it.
No favor.
How is that my fault?
The round's been forfeited.
That's not how this works. He was behind. That wasn't my fault.
Okay, they've disqualified you from the race.
Whatever.
You've driven here a few times, so you should be able to push it today.
It's always your fault. No, wait, no, that's RB. Yeah. Not always my fault. So the way to control the slides with this is to actually counter steer and pray that it goes well. Seriously. A lot of the cars in this, you don't just straight up counter steer full lock the opposite direction. But for this, it's a different story. Most of the cars I've been driving as of late actually required you to stay turning in for the most part when sliding, so Viper's a little different in that regard, but it's also a Viper. Doesn't matter, still won. Oh, that's cursed.
Nice driving. That'll be all.
You're in demand with car manufacturers to take their vehicles out and show them off to a crowd. If you're fast enough behind the wheel, you'll be taking the car back to your garage.
At least 2 of these tracks are reversed. Why? The Atom has better acceleration because it's lighter weight, but it's also lighter weight. The tires wouldn't be such a pain if testing was any fun. Did you really need to reload the Viper? That's exactly what I was hoping for, actually. Welcome to making anything. Making it half the time is not fun.
Time for a high-speed
The end result
sightseeing
that's the
trip
fun
around
part.
Paris. Let's show 'em how
Hopefully.
it's done.
Probably would be way even easier if I cared enough to set up telemetry. Well, yeah, probably. What is this turn? A weird one. Weird things over that curb. Set up to show me exactly what I want and how I want. But you don't do that. Because why would you? Too simple, too easy.
Lost a bit of power due to engine damage.
Damage from what? Nah, just too lazy. Exactly. Alright, well the audio was desynced again because I'm bad at that. I was thinking earlier, maybe I could run it or make a command to have the bot activate the script. I don't know how hard that would be.
You're in demand with car
But
manufacturers.
it's kind of silly. I mean, it would allow chat members to reload
Fast enough behind the wheel.
the audio system, essentially, and stuff, but do I really want chat to have that level of control? I mean, I'd put a timer on it so you can only do it like once every minute or two. But it would just make more sense to put it on a timer if I was going to go to that level. Oh. We're just going.
You're on pace with everyone else. Push if you can.
Time attack. Gotcha.
You're ahead of the pace. Keep it up.
Oh, there's gravel out there. Alright. Careful at druids. What's that over on the right? Did somebody die?
Sector times are looking great.
Jerk. Could go faster.
Really clean race. You're on pace with the rest. That was a great lap. Fastest so far.
Second place is 0.69 seconds behind. I'd just like to point that out.
Watch out. There's been an accident up ahead. Makoto Nakano is out of the race.
Don't care. See, there's a reason why I wanted to unlock the SP300R, and that's because it has all the grip.
You're leading the pack. Don't relax, though. Everyone will be on your tail.
Not to say that the other two aren't fast in their own right, but I remember this being pretty good in the past. I still don't like the fact that we're running these tracks reverse.
Aim to make up places going into the tighter corners.
This isn't even a race. Shut up. I was wondering. Can't be that cheeky with it, unfortunately. Okay, we are doing the full circuit.
No problem. You got this.
Just in reverse. This doesn't slide very well, but you shouldn't have to slide it, is the idea. He says sliding it through the next turn a little. Yeah, we can't easily do them, can you? You have to create the layout. There's no curb there on the right. That's obnoxious. That's a ballsy turn going backwards. 2 seconds up. Go figure, the grip machine is 2 seconds faster at a track with a lot of high-speed turns. I also will say, for obvious reasons, this car drives better in Grid 2 than in Project Cars. Surprisingly accurate, this version, for what it is. Which is funny, because they didn't have to model this for an F1 game at this point. Because again, I think Autosport was 2014. So Grid 2 was before 2014, which is the first time that we saw the Red Bull Ring. First time we saw this track in any form since 2006, I think. So they didn't have this ready-made for the F1 series.
That was a great lap. Fastest so far.
Really should have just left it in third. Yep, no, I did that. $114 flat, okay. Literally 114 flat.
All right, you're the man to beat. First on the leaderboard right now.
And the audio is only slightly out of sync, only like a few hundred milliseconds. Oh, why am I so bad at that? Alright, now we're to Algarve, where we're hopefully doing a regular direction track.
Or you'll be on the gravel. All right, you're up to speed.
Nope.
Get ready. Time attack is all about
Everything is
consistency.
reversed.
Can't afford too many mistakes.
Which way are we going? Proper way. Good.
Hey, your pace is faster than the rest.
Yeah, I wonder why.
It's going.
Why are we doing this stupid layout? Anything that uses the alternate routes, I just do not like. Bump. But we're not going left there, at least. Instead, we get an over the crest braking zone. That's a nice one. Well, I tried. Happy V-Tech noises. And no stupid chicane down here. Yay! Think I can count the things you like with one hand. Hey now. That ain't true.
Pace is about even with the others. Try and build some more speed.
Oh yeah, I really am. No 7th gear, as a side note. Damn it.
Your pace is improving. Keep it up.
Do the track the proper direction and maybe I'll go even faster. Because, you know, I actually know the fucking layout and it makes sense. Well, yeah, no, it makes sense. This turn does not make sense. Alright, frame rate, can you please stop being so dumb? I just saw AI shenanigans through that turn. Ahead. Need to add Algarve to the track pack. Wasn't it already in there?
Going off track has lost you time.
Is it though?
Work on making it up. You're on pace with the rest.
I thought I saw it in the list the other day. Huh.
Okay, keep it up. You're driving a good, clean race. Nice. You just set the fastest lap.
Okay, that's better. Yeah, I could have sworn it was in your screenshot, Max, from the other day. It is. Frame rate, please. Game is like 10 years old. You should be able to handle this no problem. Damn it. I tried. Kind of hard to remember what it is. What is where with 4 packs and 50 plus tracks. Yeah, that's fair. Also, didn't you mention something a while back about going away from the track packs because it meant that people could pick and choose what they want to have instead for storage space issues? Oh, I've already got best lap by quite a way, so that doesn't matter. That's what the poll is for in EJ's Discord. Ah, I see.
Great driving, Pro. First place. Good work.
Is that the end of the event? Are we done? We're done, right? Oh, how badly out of sync was the audio? That's a good way to keep viewers around.
Do you want to race?
Oh,
Let me know.
I don't know what brand that is. They seem pretty similar spec to one another. So I can choose between this GC automobile and a Volvo. It looks like a VW, but it's not really. Also, it apparently has a V8. Draco. Yeah, we don't get them in the States. I'm gonna go with the Volvo.
That's a good decision.
3-0 for individual tracks? Really?
Don't pass up the opportunity to acquire a new car. Have a look at doing a vehicle challenge.
Personally, I would probably just not vote because I don't really care. I'm just going to download all the tracks anyway, so 4-0. Shall I be the one to, the sole person to vote for not having individual tracks just so that somebody does vote it? I dislike how long it can take to download and install the track packs, but at the same time, it's going to take that long in general. It's just individually downloading each one I can do separately so it's faster at each point versus just downloading everything in a batch. Honestly, I think you should regardless offer the batch download, just make it easier. For people like me who just download one and done. Yeah, updates are the main thing. Rip. Your active spoiler isn't helping me much.
Didn't sound healthy.
Why is this the long version? God damn it. I was just thinking, alright, almost done here. Finish is coming up. Let me look at the trap. Not actually the end, it's only about halfway. Woo. I would love to do both, but I only have 20 up. That's fair. It'd take ages with how often you update. Yeah, that's fair. Is there a way where you could just set it up such that you can direct people to, like, you can have basically one link that just has all the tracks in it, or, you know, all the tracks for a certain region in it, but then so you have that you can link to, but you also can link to each track folder individually and have them download like that, so that you only ever have to upload them once, and you can direct people to individual downloads, but you can also just have a general download for everything up to date for people wanting to start fresh. Is that possible? Google folders kind of work that way. That's why I'm saying that. Like, is that possible to actually do? Because if you can do that, you can effectively do both without having to launch your car off the cliff. You could do both without really have to worrying about it too much. Just like a static, here's a download link to download all the folders, and then here's the most recent update to this track for those of you that already have everything and just need the small update. Well, fuck. Issue is when you download a folder, it compresses everything into an archive. Yes, and? Your point?
Get that foot to the floor.
Archives and archives. Well, can't you just use that to your advantage? I mean, you'd have to unpack it and then upload it, but... I guess the more important thing is unpack manually. Okay, so Content Manager won't read an archive within an archive. Gotcha. Makes sense, honestly. Also, that takes ages. Yeah, I know. The packing part. Yeah, there is that as well. Okay. Look, I just want bulk downloads because at some point in the not too distant future, I'm going to be switching over to the desktop and I'm going to have to download everything, and I'd like to just one click and done. But that ain't going to happen. Almost rolled it. Need to consider the needs of the many versus the wants of the few. If everybody else wants individual folders, so be it. Honestly, individual will be better in the long term. It's just that initial download everything in one go bit that's going to be obnoxious. I don't think you can direct download link for a folder. Fair enough. Let the server download updates to everyone. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I think that would just be too much stress on All Systems' system anyway. Because, like, okay, you update the track server side, it's now available for download to everybody, and everybody hops on for Friday night and suddenly needs to download 200 megabytes. Like, everybody trying to download 200 megabytes at the same time, that's just asking for trouble with All Systems Network, especially since it's probably not the only thing running on his machine, on his server. Like, I don't know where the Minecraft server is hosted, for instance, but just download more bandwidth. I mean, talk to All Systems about it, it's not my problem. AC server is a completely separate machine. Alright, well, still. That's going to hammer the network either way, trying to upload to that many people at once, potentially. Oh, that time I was like a second faster.
Great drive. That's another.
Okay. 8/10 faster. Definitely won't be fast. Exactly. It's much faster for all of us to individually queue downloads from Google Drive or such than it would be to go through him.
Don't let the promo events
Have to have
go
something
unnoticed.
like
Whoever we're
AWS,
doing,
exactly.
let them contact you.
Eliminator. Well, actually, no. Okay, Max, just prove us wrong. S13. Is this an 8th gen? It looks like an 8th gen. Has the exhaust out the front bumper. What the hell? Oh, right, you can't, like, actually look around at your own accord. You have to do it. Yeah, no, that's an 8th gen. In fact, I think this is even, like, technically pre-facelift, so 2008. Well, maybe not. Actually, might be after. So 09, 2010. Doesn't send the files from the server, I just provide a link in the metadata. It can be to anything, so G Drive works. Oh. Hefty. I guess technically what you could do is you could have it set up like that. So we stop having people trying to join and be like, my game isn't working, it's giving me this error because something is mismatched and not... You haven't downloaded all the fucking stuff that you need. Yes. So... it does that for those people, but then direct link in Discord or on the website or whatever. Please keep doing Discord, so that we can update on our own accord. Yeah. People can update in advance, and then for those people that don't know how to listen, they can have the files given to them at time of connection. Turns are not flat. Downloads also harder to solve install issues. That's true.
Another one gone. Keep it going.
But in theory, at least with auto downloader set up, some of the checksum mismatch errors would be shouldn't rather be because the content, like the track or the car, isn't downloaded, because you'd be downloading it actively. But then again, if Content Manager does its usual shit and doesn't properly clean install, that could also be an issue. Murray's pretty well fucked already. Most of checksums are caused by CM anyway. Are they?
One more eliminated.
Is that not just because people haven't downloaded, like, race, real penalty, whatever the fuck it actually is called, or shit like that? Because I feel like that's what it usually is. I went the wrong way. There's been dozens of... I just installed yesterday, it's the correct version, but it doesn't work, and then they reinstall and it works.
You're guaranteed to be in the top 3 if you can eliminate.
Gotcha. You know, I don't think I've really had any issues as of yet. Except for that when, you know, there's been something that's just wrong. Like when the Camaro NASCAR had an issue, but the Mustang was fine, so things were breaking for everyone. I had an issue, but that wasn't because CM fucked up or anything. I haven't had any issues. Camaro is completely on CM.
Great driving. One last push and we've got the win.
That happens like every week. I only had it that one time that like everybody was having the issue, and I think that was actually because you had fucked something up that week and it wasn't actually on CM. Because I remember you uploaded a patch as well as giving directions on how to just manually fix it. Hey, 420. You know what tomorrow is, or today in some time zones? 420. Why does it put me second? Tied for first. Spoiler alert, the next couple of races are also going to be 420. Least productive day of the year. Yeah.
Hit one barrier and you'll be thrown around like a pinball.
I'm gonna be productive tomorrow, annoyingly. Possibly the last time I drive up to my father's house before, you know, it stops becoming my father's house.
You need to be more aggressive in Eliminator, so don't be afraid to intimidate
Possibly.
the other
We'll
drivers.
see. What's up, Pines? Is that like a Galarian Ponyta emote? I love it.
There goes our first elimination. Stay out from the back. eliminated.
Whoopsies. Alright, can I stop dragging my bumper along, please? Thank you. Kind of funny that while this is an upgraded R32, it still has a 5-speed. Ow. Easy, you shouldn't be there.
That's another eliminated and out of the running.
Not how this game mode works. Eek.
5 cars left.
I mean, it doesn't look terrible. It might work well enough for the new track, for the newer F1 cars, but yeah. I'd rather they do something different.
It's even better. Keep pushing.
I'd like to see Port Imperial, actually. That would be much better, in my opinion, than Miami, because New York City is, let's say, a handful of hours away, as opposed to a day plus drive.
Only 2 cars left between
Maybe
you
not
and the win.
straight, but let's have a race in the Northeast instead. I don't think it looks too bad, with the exception of... Blame you, chat. Back to right before the long straight. Happy to have an F1 track in Florida. Like I said, Northeast. Especially since Montreal keeps getting cancelled. P2 not needed, T11 16 is dumb, otherwise I guess it's okay.
Win this race.
Again, I'd much rather see Port Imperial. I think Port Imperial was a more interesting track in the first place. In fact, if you were watching Friday night, you'd see just how ridiculous the track is, although it might have been slightly exaggerated, to be fair.
You're doing great. You're at the top of the leaderboard. Try and stay there.
Oh good, the audio is desynced again. Well, obviously it's not that much of an issue because nobody ever fucking complains about it, so I'll remember to fix it when I remember to fix it. Someday that'll stop being an issue when the world stops consuming GPUs at ridiculous rates.
You see a lot of contact in Eliminator, so be aggressive on the track to avoid falling behind.
Alright, just don't complain about having to fix the car afterwards, Scott. (1415) chicane, is that the one at the top right of the circuit map, Max? I don't know what the corner name or corner numbers are off the top of my head. Yep, okay. Yeah, I could do without that. There's really no need to have it there.
That's one more eliminated.
Coming in May. Yeah, they are doing that, Geek. The problem is that doesn't mean that demand will suddenly be fulfilled. Yeah, Max. Exactly. Honestly, more 30 series stock doesn't even help me directly.
One more out of the race.
Okay. Yeah, hopefully, Geek. Like, the only way it's going to help me, though, is the fact that if there's more stock for people to buy, that might mean that the scalping is, well, the scalping won't stop, but there's more GPUs for others, because I'm not going to get a 30 series. There's no reason for me to get a 30 series, because I've got a fucking i7-6700. The CPU is going to be such a massive bottleneck for a 30 series card that even like a 20 series is a bit silly to think about.
Keep your focus. Only 4 more to eliminate.
That being said, I'm aiming for a 20 series card, but details.
You're guaranteed to be in the top 3 if you can eliminate one more.
Wasn't the end of it. I just looked up at the clock and saw 2-1 and thought, okay, end of race. I don't have that issue. I can't afford any GPU, period. Same, technically. I mean, realistically, I can't afford even a 20 series card.
Another driver left. You can do this. Win this race.
Like, a 9 series card that wasn't being driven to ridiculous prices used would be probably ideal for my budget at the moment. Oh, that was the end. But as always, until the GPU situation actually fixes itself completely, which won't be for a long while, it doesn't really matter. Be happy with a 1060 or something like that. I'd probably be happy with a 1060 as well, honestly. Like I said, I've got a 6th gen processor that isn't even overclockable, so that's going to be enough of a bottleneck for anything I throw in the computer. I don't need much. I just need something that can actually handle graphics. Something that can handle stuff beyond just Excel and the web browser and things like that. Alright, using the chicane at turn 1. And we're going backwards as well. Not watched the VOD yet. Oh, is Imola? Wait, what? Were you not there Friday night, or are you asking specifically my opinion of how it went? I'm confused. I know you're not asking about F1. Okay, fine. How was that a cut? I mean, you saw what happened at the beginning of the race to me, right? Well, that kind of sucked. I just didn't have a great time because I couldn't drive the car well enough, I guess. I don't know. I don't entirely remember. I didn't do well, though. And it wasn't helped by getting shunted and going into the first turn. And as a side note, I don't think I said anything of it on, oh boy. Of course it breaks. I think it looks fine for me. But I'm also not looking at Twitch chat correctly. But yeah, in regards to my incident, it wasn't my fault, but I also don't put the blame on the other person. It was just a racing incident. A lot more practice makes the races more enjoyable for you. Because you get used to the car and the track and how it actually drives. More experience is more better in that regard. Phone, please. Oh yeah, you did post the link in Discord.
If you've got objectives to complete,
I'm just gonna complete another one of these. Some sort of Aston Martin. Please tell me it's not the 177. It probably is, isn't it? The next combo is up. That it is. But yeah, I don't put the blame for that incident on anybody particularly. Honestly, I probably shouldn't have put my nose where I did. So,
We've been having some good races here.
you could argue it's my fault. But, racing incident, and once I got pushed off the track and onto the grass, that was just that. My fate was sealed. Because even though it wasn't wet like on Sunday, there's still no freaking grip in the grass. Oh, okay, we're doing this. I also realized mid-race that according to what somebody said, there was apparently really high camber in the rear, and I hadn't touched the camber, and I know that generally speaking, when you have really high camber in the rear, it doesn't go well in a Seto. Oh, I failed. Probably because of that one turn. How much did I fail by?
Don't worry about it, pal. There'll be others.
Second. No setup could help my hand not be crap. Yeah, but the default was like over 2.5 or something like that. Which is a problem. Really appreciate the lag, game. It's funny though, when we were running, actually I think the setup I used a setup from Lago Maggiore, slightly tuned. And was it that low? Huh. Either way, I think I used my setup from the other track, and the car was fairly controllable there, I think, and then I had issues every now and again at Imola, probably because I was pushing it, which is more than 2.2, negative 2.2, because AC is dumb. I mean,
Yeah, you didn't do enough to keep her. Sorry, man.
just from muscles being tired. That's really I didn't make it again. Hitting the plus adds more negative camber. No, that's just how it is, Max. Or Pines. You don't want to add positive camber, so you want to add negative camber.
There's a promo event to try. Now, it's an endurance
Thus, you're
race,
adding
so you're gonna-
negative camber. Yes, you're technically subtracting camber, but you're adding negative camber because, again, you don't add positive camber. Also, we're getting towards the end of the stream here. I just noticed it's almost 11:30. Alright, let's try to do this first try this time. No. No way in hell I'm getting it over. Yeah, that's something I've noticed, that AC does things rather weirdly with the setup. Honestly, Pine's not in that case, I wouldn't know. Because again, you're working with negative camber. You want to add more. When you talk about adding camber, you don't talk about adding positive camber, so. Okay, that was only, 2 seconds faster than my previous try.
Great drive. That's an
Okay, second and a half, still.
If you want to fill up your garage, keep an eye out for vehicle challenges.
Face off, sure. Okutama. How do you even compare? The SP300R has worse acceleration than the Aerial Atom, but it's actually slightly worse, I think, than the crossbow. Less power than even the Atom, but also less weight. I want grip, please. It has a bunch of aero to make it go faster around the turns, and it also has less weight to it, which makes it easier to throw around.
Okutama is a great
Oh,
place to
they're
practice
just
getting your
releasing
car
a bunch of those
sideways in
things,
drift.
okay.
The sweeping bends are ideal.
Nice laggy start, though. He covered the inside pretty well there, didn't he? Once he didn't get punted all over the place. It's fair, I guess. God, what a downhill. Could you imagine actually driving this in real life? I don't know that my car would make it up it outside of second gear. You know, switchbacks are used for a reason, I should say. Rude. toe is different. Toe is weird, how you have to set it. Nice lag. Oh, it's probably because all those things got loaded in. Yep, that's probably why. Yeah, exactly, Max. I lost my rear wing. Should be fine. It's really not fine. Can I even go back far enough now? Should be able to. Yep. That's the one good thing about the replay rewind feature in this game, is that it lets you go back a stupidly far distance. Fine.
I give that race 10 out of 10.
Yeah, Geek, you're not wrong.
Okatama is a drifter's paradise. Get the car
Like I
sideways
said, the
or
way that
so
Assetto
fast.
actually does the setups is a bit odd. Stop defending the inside so hard. Mechanical adjustment of geometry. Yeah, I know, Max. It represents it how you would actually do it in real life, but that's not how it's usually represented in games because it doesn't make that much sense to do it that way. It makes more sense to just do it numerically, and that's what throws it off. It makes sense logically, yes, but it doesn't make sense in terms of a video game. So in the context of a video game, it's just kind of weird. Yeah, you can really tell that this is the Gripmobile compared to the other things. The BAC Mono and the Aerial Atom as well, most likely, will not be able to keep up with this around high-speed turns. Game, please! I know that I do have the graphics turned up relatively high, but still, how does this computer run this game this poorly? Like, it's not that intensive. Game's like 9 years old. Why are you so laggy? To change how it orders and numbers the options. Oh. Neat. Didn't know that. What is it with the AI and taking you out in the last fucking turn? Get taken out, you fuckwit. Not as badly, unfortunately. So row value, which is what I do for all my cars, but I also show number of steps, either from default point with plus minus or just start from 0 regardless. Huh. Neat. Alright, so I will be going up against an aerial atom and not a BSC mono. Alright. Get on with it. Speaking of grip, you got those tires sorted? Amber's really weird, may I say. Decreasing the contact patch and evenly it heats the surface, etc. I can't read through this section. Amber lookup table with grip multipliers, which usually top out like 3 to 4 degrees. Huh. How does the AI always get off so easily on crashes? They just cheat. They cheat. They're cheaters. That's how. Then cycle. How do I have less grip than he does?
Well, you've done a good job of smashing a car up at least.
Oh, okay, so I did have a flat tire. As with everything, it's all about finding balance. Yep. Well, that's problematic. I'm not going to try and finish on a flat tire. I find it funny. I've been able to get flat tires a number of times, but yet I never got a flat tire, and I don't think we ever saw a flat tire on any of the AI in Original Grid. If I had a webcam, I'd be staring at it with a very disappointed face right now. Like, really? Are you fucking kidding me? This AI is ridiculous. They're as badly on rails as the GT AI have been in past iterations of the game. I don't think they're that bad anymore, but if you ever played the older Gran Turismo titles, you probably know what I mean. I want to drive this in real life. Just because of the absurdity of this hill, I want to drive it in real life. Better yet, well, not really better yet, but since this is doable, Max, get this into a setup. I don't need whatever that was. Right, that's a turn, not my job. I wonder. Have you tried not crashing? You know, actually, I do have better grip through the game. For fuck's sake. If you tried being good, you guys are terrible. Yeah, so I think when I hit that wall, I lost my splitter, and that actually negatively affected my traction. Neat. Because I have my splitter now, and I seem to actually have grip around the turns, versus when I didn't have my splitter, it definitely seemed to understeer more. Not completely, but more. It's always the car's fault, guys, remember. Except when it's RBs. Exactly. I just drifted an ST300R. Game froze for you? That's weird. Alright, we're finally done. Audio is slightly desynced, it just happens. Video is froze at 2:30. That's weird. I'm gonna blame Twitch on that. Because my iPad preview is working fine. Other people seem to have video. I'm gonna blame that on Twitch.
incredible season all across the globe, we're set for the final. 5 races against some of the best drivers in the world, all to determine this season's World Series racing champion. Head down to Dubai and let's get started.
I was looking at that. What the fuck? What now, Max? Can I change my objectives? I don't think I can. Can I? I totally can. I totally can't. I'm gonna post something in Discord. Okay. Well, guess what? The end of the stream. Because it's 15 at midnight and I've got shit to do tomorrow. I'm debating on whether or not I make tomorrow the last trip up to my father's house or not. It would be nice to have it over with, but if I have 8 hours to work instead of 4, it would be easier even if I only need like 5 or 6 at most, taking my time. But I don't know, I don't want to go up there again just because I don't want to have to take the time to do it. But either way, this is the final week I'm going to my father's house before I hand over the key to the house and say, later, I'm out. Have fun with your move down south and all that. When train, not happening. But yeah, anyway. In terms of the stream, I should be back Wednesday. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna play. Probably not Minecraft. I did play that this week. Bluetooth, can you please turn off? Yes, I know I haven't restarted the computer still. Just... There we go. You turn back on. Okay, there we go. But yeah, I should be back Wednesday. Same time as it was tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern. I'll figure out if I'm going to play something, what I'm going to play. Maybe, I don't know. I don't fucking know. I never know. But Wednesday's the variety night, so... Variety. I guess. I don't know. But that's gonna do it for me tonight. Like I said, I'll be back probably 8 p.m. Eastern. If you want to know what that time is in your time zone, either convert it or go to the schedule page on my Twitch profile. Just twitch.tv/racingpros/schedule, and that should have up-to-date schedule times because they basically don't change, and so they're fairly accurate most of the time right now. But I still try to keep them up to date anyway. If I don't come back Wednesday, I'll be back Friday night sometime after 11 p.m. Eastern. That's really the best I can tell you because I don't determine when we start. That'll be racing in Assetto Corsa. Yeah. Cool Beans 150. Alright, if I don't stream Wednesday, I'll be streaming next on Saturday night, not Friday. I don't want to do NASCAR. Fuck. NASCAR's dumb. It's boring. Why do we do 154 miles? Let's just do one stage worth of racing. It's not like the first 40 laps count for anything anyway. We had 1 week break. Be happy that it happened. That is true. Anyway, before people start yelling at me that my opinion is wrong about NASCAR, that's going to do it for me tonight. Thank you everyone for watching, chatting, hanging out, lurking, watching the highlight if this ever gets made into a highlight, which it probably won't. I really need to clean up my hard drive space. You're wrong. But yeah, whether you're active or if you're lurking, you're watching the VOD after the fact, whatever the case is. Thank you all for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Later.